Retirement is typically the stage of life when a person decides to permanently leave the workforce, often after reaching a certain age or completing a set number of working years. It's not just a financial milestone, it is a lifestyle shift. Retirement usually involves a transition from work. Retirees stop working full-time jobs, although some do choose part-time gigs, volunteer work, or creative pursuits. Financial planning is important. It usually relies upon savings, pensions, Social Security, or retirement accounts like 401ks or IRAs. Many people use retirement to travel, to spend time with family, pick up hobbies, or simply relax after decades of working. In the U.S., full retirement age for Social Security is currently somewhere around 67, but some retire earlier or later based on their circumstances. Retirement can be a time of freedom, a period of adjustment, or a perceived tragedy. Some feel renewed purpose. Others grapple with their identity and loneliness as social ties from work fade. Some treat retirement like a new beginning, a chance to chase dreams that they put off while working. Others think of it as a well-deserved rest. For Christians, retirement isn't just about stepping away from work. It's about stepping into a new season of purpose. While Scripture doesn't directly mention retirement as we know it today, it offers rich principles that shape how believers can approach this phase of life. In some ways, we are forced into a new aspect of trust. For Christians, there is no retirement from serving God. Christians may retire from paid jobs, but never from their calling to serve others and to live out their faith. Even though relationships with some people end, our relationship with God continues on. Our identity and purpose also continue on, although possibly in a slightly different manner. The Levites provided an example in Numbers 8 verses 23 through 26. Levites transitioned from active temple service at age 50 to supporting roles. This suggests a shift in responsibilities, not a cessation of purpose. Many Christian leaders use their later years for missions and ministry, showing that retirement can be a time of renewed spiritual impact. So here are some Christian retirement principles to consider. Retirement can be a time of increased stewardship. It is a chance to wisely use time, talents, wisdom, and resources for God's glory. It can be a time of service and growth. While rest is important, Christians are encouraged to prioritize ministry, mentoring, and volunteering over self-indulgence. Retirement can be a time to invest in family, community, and the next generation, leaving a legacy of trust and generosity. Retirement can be a beautiful season to deepen your walk with God and to live out Scripture in fresh, meaningful ways. Now, Scripture may not outline a retirement checklist, but God offers plenty of guidance for how to spend this time with purpose and joy. For spiritual growth, you can spend more time in daily prayer and meditation. Spend intentional time with God. Psalms 1:2, Matthew 6:6. Dive deeper into Scripture, either solo or in a group. 2 Timothy 3:16 through 17. Cultivate a heart of gratitude. Psalm 92, verses 12 through 15. You have grown in your walk with God. Spend time discipling younger believers. Share wisdom and life lessons. Titus 2, 2 through 5. Teach in church or small groups. Use your experience to guide others. Deuteronomy 6, 6 through 7. Write or share testimonies. Declare God's faithfulness to the next generation. Psalm 71, verse 18. Look outwards by serving others. You can do this by volunteering in ministries, mission, hospitality, or outreach. Galatians 5:13. Support widows, orphans, and the poor. James 1:27. Practice hospitality by opening your home and heart. Romans 12:13. Retirement is a time for personal renewal and rest. Enjoy the Sabbath rest and make time for reflection. Embrace God's gift of rest. Hebrews 4, 9 and 10. Pursue creative gifts and use your talents for God's glory. 1 Peter 4:10. Spend time in nature and marvel at God's handiwork. Psalms 19:1. Retirement is a time of adjustment, often impacting our thoughts and emotions. Here are a few scriptural encouragements that speak directly to this season. They will still bear fruit in old age. They will stay fresh and green. Psalm 92, verse 14. Even to your old age and gray hairs I am He. I am He who will sustain you. Isaiah 46:4. Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90, verse 12. Retirement isn't a retreat or separation. It's a recommissioning. You now have time, wisdom, and spiritual depth that can bless others and glorify God. In short, retirement for Christians is less about winding down and more about reimagining how to live out your trust with freedom and intention. What kind of impact would you love to make in this season? What kind of legacy would you want to leave in that season of life?